Hi there, welcome back to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, heavy fighting ongoing on Sudan Ethiopia border. On Ethiopian side of the border, since yesterday, fighting has been ongoing. A new push by Fano fighters towards Matimma, or military trying to move Fano fighters away from the border. Secondly, Sani Nagasa, OLA commander who surrendered, who laid down arms and signed a peace with the government, is visiting different towns of the Oromia region, and his fighters under his command are surrendering, laying down arms. Pictures are coming in showing OLA members, part of Nagasa's team, surrendering. Lastly, we are Somalia once again warned Ethiopia. Just 27 days remaining, Somalia says. What will happen after that? What will happen after 31st of December 2024? Somalia is now warning Ethiopia that time is short. But Ethiopia does not seem to be interested in withdrawing. Let's start, viewers, from the Amhara region, Amhara Sudan border, Ethiopia Sudan border. We know that Fano fighters took control of the border town Matimma a few weeks ago. They remained in control of town for more than 24 hours. Border was closed. Ethiopian military officers and officials took refuge in Sudan. They were disarmed there. Sudanese side closed the border. Ethiopian military had to launch a counter operation. After days of fighting, Matimma was retaken by military. But it seems that once again we're seeing resumption of heavy fighting on Ethiopia-Sudan border. Since yesterday, new clashes have been ongoing. Military has been trying to push Fano fighters away from the border. Fano fighters are based near Matimma in Kwara. They have access to Sudan. They can get support from Sudan reportedly. They can move across the border. It's a long border, difficult to man the entire border. Military is trying to consolidate its control of Matimma reportedly. By the way, just yesterday we heard from some Amhara regional government official. They claim that over 200 Kemet fighters laid on arms. They claimed the Kemets were fighting against security forces for years, but they have now decided to join peace talks, and they have laid on arms. Hemants are based in the Amhara region. They're based in other parts of Ethiopia too. But some groups, some Kemet groups have been fighting security forces for years. Government claims that Kemet fighters have surrendered in Gondar. We don't know if any major Kemet group has surrendered or a few fighters. It's not clear, but some fighters are being shown by state media that they are Kemet and they have laid down arms and made peace with the government. Meanwhile, Fano fighters want to ensure that they either remain in control of border with Sudan, or at least they're in a position to move across the border freely. However, it's difficult to remove them from close to the border. Military conducting this operation reportedly after Kemet fighters surrendered. Military decided to launch a major operation in border areas. That is why heavy fighting ongoing on Ethiopia, Sudan, or between Fano fighters and the Ethiopian military. Secondly, viewers, Sani Nagasa, an OLA commander, laid down arms a few weeks ago. 2 days ago, he signed a peace deal with Romeo President Shimalis Abdisa. Now, the main task given to Sani Nagasa is to dismantle Oromo Liberation Army. He visiting different towns of the Oromo region, heavily protected, by the way. And he was in West Shoa yesterday. He signed peace deal with Shimalis Abdisa in Addis Ababa. After that, he went to West Shoa, where Sani Nagasa's fighters surrendered. The state media is showing dozens of OLA fighters who have surrendered, and the government people say that it's at the call of Sani Nagasa that OLA members are surrendering, and they lay down arms and they are joining the peace deal. Who are the people who are surrendering? Are they OLA members, or are they those OLA members who worked under Sani Nagasa? Uh, Main OLA group said that Sani Nagasa was fired from the organization because he was conspiring with the military and Prosperity Party against Oromo Liberation Army. Yes, some of the fighters of OLA who worked under Sani Nagasa, they are surrendering. They're joining their leader, their commander, Sani Nagasa. Sani Nagasa has signed peace deal, so they are joining Sani Nagasa now. It's not that a large number of OLA fighters is surrendering, but the government media, government-backed activists are claiming as if a large number of OLA members is surrendering. Lastly, we heard Ethiopia, Somalia tension. Once again, Somalia warned Ethiopia yesterday that after the 31st of December 2024, if any Ethiopian soldier is found in Somalia, he will be treated as an enemy, as an aggressor, as an invader. These remarks came from the Minister of Defense of Somalia, Abdi Kader. He seems to be very fond of threatening others, by the way, because yesterday we heard from Abdi Kader. He threatened Jubbar and he said Jubbar will face the consequences of what is happening in Ras Kamoni, or what could happen in Ras Kamoni. After that, he threatened Ethiopia. He said that Ethiopian soldiers found in Somalia on the 1st of January will be treated as enemies, as aggressors, as invaders. So, message clear from Somalia to Ethiopia that start withdrawing from Somalia. Start withdrawing now. Withdrawal should complete by the 31st of December 2024. Just 27 days remaining, by the way, and so far, no signs of the withdrawal of Ethiopian military from Somalia. And when Abdi Kadir said that no Ethiopian troops, he meant no. It means whether the Ethiopian troops are part of ATMOS or whether they deployed out of ATMOS under arrangement between the federal government of Ethiopia and regional governments of Somalia. However, they're deployed, but they will not be allowed to work in Somalia after the 31st of December 2024. This is the message from Somalia to Ethiopia. But does Somalia have the capability to kick out Ethiopian troops? Somalia's federal forces could not land in Jubaland to stop the election. Ethiopian troops did not allow federal forces to land in Gaidu. And if Jubaland regional force supports the presence of Ethiopian military in Gaidu, how will federal forces push Ethiopian troops out of Gaidu, other parts of Somalia? Let's see what happens. Coming weeks are crucial for peace and stability between Ethiopia and Somalia. Thank you for watching.